Kyle Dillingham and Horseshoe Road are here to perform on our live stage, and we have a special harmonica performance thanks to the Red Earth Festival.
That's right, and don't forget about our Pet of the Week. This is Oklahoma Live.
From our studios in Oklahoma City, this is KSBI's Telly Award-winning Oklahoma Live. Here are your hosts, Abby Broyles and Drew Schroeder. Oklahoma Live starts now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Oklahoma Live on this Wednesday. I'm so excited about the band today.
I know, Kyle is so amazing, and it's going to be a blast today. A lot of music for today. I cannot wait.
Yes, absolutely. We have lots to get to, but of course, we need to start with a little Oklahoma country music. And Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert are apparently now BFFs.
They're besties, best friends, and they're giving each other amazing gifts, like Miranda Lambert giving Carrie Underwood a motorcycle. Take a look at this picture. Carrie Underwood, looking like we've never seen her before.
I know, right?
She's got some chaps on, bikini top it looks like underneath, and this is the motorcycle that she was given. By the way, she needs to take motorcycle lessons, she said. She doesn't know how to ride yet.
Yeah, she's in Oklahoma. I'm kind of surprised she hasn't ridden a motorcycle before.
Maybe she's ridden on the back, just not driven one before.
I've never been on one, period.
No, I don't trust anyone to ride me around on a motorcycle. There's no way.
Not at all.
So yeah, they're becoming best friends.
There's no reason for the gift. I mean, I looked online, and nobody's saying, like, what the purpose of the gift was. It was just like, hey, got you a motorcycle.
Yeah. The reason was they're rich, and they just don't know what to do with their money.
There you go.
So rich people get each other very expensive gifts, I guess, just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
If you're wondering if they really are BFFs, take a look at this other picture. This one they actually put on Instagram with the Thelma and Louise matching shirts.
Thelma and Louise. That's precious.
Yeah, they are some buddies now. They like to hang out, apparently.
All right.
You could be part of their group. I was told they're looking for a third.
Oh my gosh, I'm there. I'm so there. I don't know if I can do anything though. I'm just gonna be the groupie.
Well, no, you'll be one of the friends.
I can play the guitar. Can play 3 chords.
Just buy them like something. Buy them like a car, and you'll be in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what you have to do to get into the group.
In like one day, Carrie Underwood makes more than I do. They can buy me something.
Yeah, well,
an initiation gift.
I would love to go and hang out with those girls one time.
I think they would be fun.
Wouldn't that be a blast?
Yeah.
Or what if it's like the most boring get-together of all time? What if they really are just lame and they sit around watching like Antique Roadshow for hours?
They might.
Drinking tea.
Who knows? Drinking tea. I know, right? I wonder how much. I think Miranda probably would like kick back and drink a beer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Carrie Underwood's like, oh, I got my diet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Like a Diet 7-Up perhaps or something like that. I know. Well, that's cool. Good for them.
All right, good for them.
Best friends.
Buy each other gifts. Go ahead.
Well,
if you need another one, I'm right here.
That's right. Abby's looking for a group to hang out with.
That's right. Need some friends.
Good news for the town of Norman.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, Norman was listed as the #3 cheapest city in America to live for 2014. Norman is always on these lists, which is pretty cool. But Norman, the cost of living is 16% lower than the national average. The median income is just over $48,000, and they say an apartment in Norman costs $598 a month, and they say that is $169 less than living actually in Oklahoma City. So that is why they put Norman on there. You're basically in the metro area for Oklahoma City, but you don't have the prices.
Is that because it's maybe a college town, so maybe rent's a little bit cheaper?
I would say so, and probably a lot more apartments to be had.
Yeah.
And the apartments, you know, are not nearly as nice probably. There are some nice apartments, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's some nice homes in Norman, too.
Yes. I used to do this thing where I would go around with Raising Cane's chicken fingers at the beginning of school for OU, and I would go to these different apartment complexes where the kids were all moving into.
Yeah.
Some of them are like a Vegas hotel.
Oh my gosh.
The pool, the parties, I mean, it's like you're at the Palms. It is the most amazing thing. My dad would have seen that and laughed his butt off at me and said, no, you're going to live in somebody's basement while you go to school.
Hilarious.
Yeah, there's no way I'm paying that.
What did you do with the chicken fingers?
You hand them out. No, college students, they love free food.
You just hand out Raising Cane's chicken fingers?
Yes, basically, and say, hey, if you're new to the area, there's one here in Norman. Go check them out when you're hungry.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Drew, how many weird jobs have you had? Drew's been like a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers hander-outer.
See, well, you know what? Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood are good friends. I know the people who own Raising Cane's chicken fingers in Norman.
There you go.
Chad and Amanda, they're super nice.
Hilarious. hilarious.
So they'll let you go hand out some free food.
There you go. Maybe I can do that. Hey, they have some other cities on here, though, and I was kind of surprised by these. Memphis is number 4. I have a friend who lives there. She tells me it's kind of expensive.
Really?
Yeah. Number 5, I don't know if you'd want to live there. It's Idaho Falls.
No, not really.
No offense, Idaho.
No.
And then Pueblo, Colorado was number 2 ahead of Norman, and then Harlingen, Texas is number 1.
Yeah, and I saw Wichita Falls, Texas was there in the top 10 too. No, thank you. I don't want to live there either.
I don't want to live in Wichita Falls. I'll take Norman anytime, that's for sure.
Well, one other thing we've got going on here in Oklahoma City, one of the top 8 steak restaurants in the country, according to Answers.com. They put out their new list. Cattleman's Steakhouse is in the top 8. Now, they don't list them 1 through 8. They don't put numbers on them, but they are listed as one of the top 8 steak places in the country. So, of course, Cattleman's there in the Stockyards in Stockyard City. So, hey, man, congrats to them.
That's pretty cool. I wonder what the criteria was for that.
Good steak.
Good steak, okay.
I would imagine, and I think they've been around, I think it said for over 100 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I mean, it is just a legendary steak place, and everyone who comes through has to go to Cattleman's. That's like the big thing.
But you didn't answer my question, Drew. What makes a good steak?
What makes a good steak?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person, because I'm not a steak eater.
All
I'm going to be kicked out of Oklahoma for saying that.
I know, right?
But
You
I'm
just
not a steak eater. I can't help it.
That's funny. Well, Cattleman's, it's a staple. I mean, everybody knows, but the Cattleman's loves it. Never heard anything negative about it. They're in Stockyard City and apparently gaining national attention.
And they do have great breakfast. I do like breakfast there.
Okay,
but I don't eat steak for breakfast either.
I'm sure you get eggs and bacon and some grits.
And one more interesting story. I don't know if people realize this, but there is a drive to get the legalization of medical marijuana on the ballot for November here in Oklahoma. So here's what has to happen. We need 155,000 signatures from registered voters in Oklahoma. And if they're able to actually do that, they can get it on the ballot where people in Oklahoma can vote and see if they want medical marijuana. Of course, what it would be is you can go to your doctor and they would prescribe medical marijuana for you for whatever it is that ails you. And so there's a couple different drives going on right now. Oklahoma for Health.com is one of them, and then legalizeok.com, and you can go to either one of those, and there is actually a list of places that you can go and sign the petition if you're interested in getting it legalized.
I can't believe you're telling me about this in my home state of Oklahoma. Like, legalized pot in Oklahoma, I never thought it would happen. And
I know.
They have to go, like you said, 155 signatures to get it on the ballot for November.
Yeah.
So they've got a ways to go, but one thing you were telling me about this I thought was interesting was where you can go to actually sign the petition.
There are some different places, and I was looking, Guest Room Records, you can go there. They've got a couple locations, Gypsy Coffee House, Cafe Plaid in Norman, and then Hideaway Pizza in Tulsa was listed. So I don't know if the Hideaway's in Oklahoma City doing it. They specifically had the Hideaway Pizza in Tulsa, but basically you can go to either one of those, and if you're if you own a place, you can actually sign up so people can know to come to your spot and actually sign the petition right there. And they're trying to get volunteers to go out to different places. I don't know. I personally think it's great.
They had Cheeto vendors outside, by the way.
I know you're going to make fun, but I know people thought Oklahoma would be like the very last state to ever do that, but it's very possible if it gets on that ballot. I know a lot of people who will vote. I mean, I really do, who would vote and say yes.
Invite me to your party. Come on. I want to meet your friends.
You know what it honestly is? I have so many relatives and friends that are sick and that are have either been through surgery, have been through chemo, they can't sleep, they're in pain all the time, and their only option is to take big-time pain pills or those really horribly prescribed, sleeping pills that make you get up and do crazy things. They're not people who want everyone smoking pot, but they would love just an opportunity to do something that would take away the pain. And I mean, they're all people you would never ever think would be interested in it, but they're just tired of feeling the way that they do. They really are, and they want a different option because they're tired of being on pain pills all day long.
I've seen like documentaries on it. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
I saw it on CNN. It was like a grandma going in there. She's like, I'm in pain-free for weeks or whatever.
And that's what it is. And and they're even like, if we lived in Colorado, we wouldn't be feeling like this. So I'm all for it.
We're starting to show off with the hot folks. It's going to be a great one here on Oklahoma Live.
I just want them to feel better. I want them to have that option through a doctor. We'll see.
There you go. I love this. This was a great Wednesday. Hey, coming up on Oklahoma Live, we're going to hear from the 2013 and 14 Slice Magazine Best of the City Award winner.
That's right, Kyle Dillingham in Horseshoe Road. We love him, and he's going to be on our live stage coming up here next.
Pioneer Cellular has the technology you need to keep you up to speed nationwide. Smartphones like the incredible 4G LTE Razr Max, bursting with apps to keep you online. The new Trio Stealth Pro 7-inch and 10-inch internet tablets from Mach Speed Technologies, loaded with the latest features at your fingertips. Carryover minutes save you time and hard-earned cash. Nationwide plans, mobile broadband, and expanded wireless help you connect the .coms. Pioneer Cellular has you covered. After all, connection is our specialty.
On June 28, 2012, the United States Supreme Court voted to uphold the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. Health reform is officially law. It will help the uninsured get health care insurance and add significant new prescription benefits. If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. The Health Hotline is accepting calls. You now have affordable options with real benefits. Call now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious obstacle to many uninsured Americans. But now the law has changed.
If you are uninsured, having trouble getting or struggling to pay for health insurance, call now. Call the Health Hotline. All callers will get the Together Health Group Prescription Pricing Plan free. Call the Health Hotline now. Get the health insurance and prescription coverage you deserve.
Call 1-800-407-7069. That's 1-800-407-7069. Call now.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
The glamorous Susan Lucci is back with all the juicy dish on her hit show, Devious Maids. Plus, the man behind the best hair in Hollywood, Ken Pavis, is here to share his hair secrets. And it's our favorite issue. I'm talking about People Magazine's World's Most Beautiful issue. We're going to break it down.
This afternoon at 5 on My KSBI.
There are a lot of choices when it comes to entertainment news, but we do it differently. It's in our name.
Tonight at 6 on KSBI 52.
Very nice. Kyle Dillingham and Peter Marcus is a fantastic job there, and they're going to come on over and talk with us. Man, I love that kind of folksy sound we have going on the set today.
Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Welcome
Marcus,
back.
welcome to the show. So this is big. First of all, let's talk Peter Marcus, because you said he is the what?
He's
the
the
teacher of the year?
Teacher of the year.
For 2014.
Very
what?
nice.
Yeah. How do you get that? What do you do to become the teacher of the year?
Well, it's what me and many of my teaching friends do. First, we just decide to teach well.
Oh, that's what it is.
And then a series of very thought-provoking essays and interviews. And I finally, through becoming my school and then my Edmond Public School District Teacher of the Year, I became a finalist about a year ago for the State Teacher of the Year. And last September, they announced me as the 2014 Oklahoma Teacher of the Year.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
That is really
Nice.
good. That is great. Nice job.
And about a month ago, he went to D.C. and got to meet the President of the United States.
Ooh,
Wow.
I asked him what instrument he plays. So
Does he play an instrument?
He admitted he sings really well.
Oh,
There
we
you
have
go.
heard him sing. He is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. And what do you teach at Edmond North?
I teach, I start with 8th grade through high school, string orchestra and music theory.
Okay.
You
Very
know, when
nice.
we were in college, we always used to joke, I was a music performance major and Peter was music education, and we always said, one of these days, Peter's going to teach me how to play the violin.
I'm still working.
Well, I don't know. He's done a pretty good job. Well, let's talk about you. You've got a big tour getting ready to come up.
Yeah, there's been a lot of cool things, and the Slice magazine that you mentioned was really exciting to be voted both the best performing artist and then for Horseshoe Road to be the best local band. Was pretty exciting. Last year we were on tour in Korea, Taiwan, Burma, and Russia, and we had a request come through State Department at the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, Liberia, requested a Horseshoe Road concert for 4th of July this year.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
that is amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What do you know? Who would have known that West Africa we'd be hot in West Africa? So
that is so
That's
cool.
awesome.
It must be very nice.
yeah, so here we go. Who knows what we'll. Just hope we don't get yellow fever.
So 4th of July, you're going to be spending there. Do you think, are you going to have to smuggle your own fireworks along with you?
Yeah, I said, well, what's that like? They said, well, nice hotels and right along the beach and restaurants. And I said, okay, that's fine. That's all enough I need to know.
That's done.
But evidently, you know, Liberia has had quite an interesting history. Just a decade ago, we're in one of the bloodiest wars in all of African history. You heard, you know, it's a unique case of American colonization as well.
Yeah.
So it's had a really strange history, and you know, the reason we're going, of course, is that music is a way of bringing people together, and hopefully, you know, through musical diplomacy to just continue to improve the relations between our countries, and just as well just to continue to promote a stronger future, a more positive future for that country as well.
Horseshoe Road is going to bring world peace. I know it.
Right.
Yeah, it's all because of you guys. I can feel it. World peace right here.
Who knows?
There's more awards coming along with these guys, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Thank you so much for being here. Looking forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you so very, very much.
We appreciate it, guys. Well, coming up, we sit down with Central Oklahoma Humane Society.
Yeah, our Pet of the Week is here. Keep it right here on My KSBI.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot, or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
The bladder control aisle. You won't shop here again. Your private business is your own. The constant struggle is over. Now there's a better way. It's HDIS. We home deliver bladder control products. We understand how you feel. For over 25 years, we've home delivered to many of the 20 million Americans who deal with incontinence. We offer all brands. We pay shipping and use plain, unmarked boxes. If we can help you or someone you care for, call for your free product sample pack and $45 in money-saving coupons. Our counselors will help you choose the right product. And unlike stores, we're always in stock. You'll get what you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. HDIS. The better way.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog, $45 in money-saving coupons, and free product samples, Call 1-800-243-6746. That's 1-800-243-6746.
I'm just trying to make it happen, you know. Every day, I get up, I go to work, and I work hard. I'm living, you know. Me and my girl, yeah, we've got a baby, and I love that baby. But sometimes it's just like another job. The baby cries, sometimes for a really long time. It's not easy. You know, babies cry. You gotta keep cool. Someone told me, make sure the baby's okay. You know, safe and sound in the crib, then step away for a few minutes if you have to. That's some of the best advice I ever got.
Leverage, Wednesday on My KSBI.
Why use You Build It to remodel your home? Again, it's your dream, it's your money, it's your home. So you remodel it. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Oh, look at that little face. Every Wednesday we bring in our Pet of the Week and talk about great adoption events with Central Oklahoma Humane Society. And Caitlin Dempsey joins us today with little Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, welcome.
Look at little Sabrina.
Yeah. She's a little one. She is 2 months old and she's got 2 siblings that are today at the adoption center as well, and we think she's a lab basset hound mix. So you can kind of see.
Okay.
She's got a little bit of a longer body. We'll see how she does up here. And but so she's got her brother. Her brothers are black, and one has white marks. They're all really cute and have super sweet faces. And
Lab Basset Hound mix. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, possibly a guess. Yeah, more or less. It's kind of on her shape. So she'll be a fun surprise.
Yeah. Oh, and I've noticed that you guys have been bringing a lot of puppies in. Is it puppy time here in Oklahoma, or are you inundated with a lot of puppies lately?
There were a lot of puppies there today.
Yeah.
I saw 2 adults, but I think it's just kind of as they get new opportunities and whatever happens to come through the shelter.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of everything. So.
That's so true.
Now, with a dog like this, I mean, she seems like she'd probably do well with, kids, maybe an older couple even. I mean, she seems like she's kind of a lap dog. I mean, obviously.
She slept almost the whole way here. But, puppies, they do get more playful. Once they get used to their environments, they really open up a lot as well. So probably, somebody that is ready to take on all that comes with having a puppy.
Yeah.
And if you're not, we've got the adult dog.
Well, see, that's so true, because, puppies, like we say, they're like babies.
Yeah.
You got to kind of be around the house a little bit more than the others and train them to go outside. So if you're willing to take on that, fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody should do it once.
Yeah.
You got to go through puppydom once, I think.
I enjoy holding them for a while, but for me, it's the adult dog.
Yeah, for me too.
Everybody has their own.
I've done the puppy thing already. Yeah, I've had enough of puppies.
Yeah,
Well, you guys are going to be out at Tinker Air Force Base this Saturday. Tell us about that.
So there's going to be an event out there. So if you're on base, you can basically go by and look for a study buddy that's promoting. It'll be by the library, and there'll be all adoptable dogs. I don't believe there's going to be any kittens there that day, but spayed, neutered, up to date on their vaccinations. Also at the Yukon PetSmart on Saturday from 11 to 4, we'll also have adoptable dogs. So if you don't have time to run by the adoption center, there's those events as well this weekend.
And then if you want a dog in the house and you don't want to, commit, but you want to just help out as much as you can be a foster, right?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for me to foster before I got my own dog, but then even after, he was one of my fosters. They call it a foster failure or a success, whichever you see it, but I adopted one of my foster dogs and then continued to foster, and it really helped him to socialize with other dogs as well. But you're helping out because when we pull these animals from the shelter, we have to place them somewhere until they're ready for adoption, and so that's where the foster homes come in. It's a great opportunity if you're looking. I tried puppies then. I've had a little bit of all different breeds of dogs come through my house in the foster program, and it's always a fun experience. It's great if you have children. It's really a fun thing for them, and it's not as hard as you think it is. Whenever people worry, well, I would never be able to let them go. Nobody thought I would be able to do it, and I've fostered over 20 now. It's sometimes they're easier than others, and sometimes it really is hard, but it's great to know that you're helping them in their road to having their forever family.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's very rewarding, and they help you too by any of their vet bills and supplies that you'd need to take care of the animals. So if you are worried about something like your long-term commitment to a pet, it's also a good opportunity, and they help you along the way with making sure you can give the animal everything they need.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Kittens
really
too. They don't promote enough that litters of kittens. They're fairly easy to take care of, and we're always looking for foster homes for kittens.
I didn't know that, and that's surprising. Because you think, I mean, people really, and I kind of thought this for a while, that they go to the Humane Society and they go in the back with all the other dogs, and then they get adopted. But there's more than that, right?
There's the families that open up their homes behind the whole process to let them have somewhere, coming straight from the shelter or wherever they've come from. It can be a stressful environment for the animals, so you're helping them kind of just socialize them and make them more adoptable and better for their forever homes.
That sounds like fun, Abby. You should have like a rotating door of puppies.
I should. If they all look like Sabrina and are so sweet like this, I'm in, that's for sure.
Sabrina is absolutely adorable.
She's darling. And where will she be today?
She will be at 7500 Northwestern at the Adoption Center, the Central Oklahoma Humane Society Adoption Center, with her other 2 siblings and lots of other animals there today. If you want to see the other dogs that we have and cats, you can look on okhumane.org and see all the adoptable animals and get more information on the foster program.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. She wants your water.
I know.
gosh,
she's
she's
going
so
after
cute.
it. You're welcome to it,
One
Sabrina.
of these days, I am so picking you out one of these puppies. Well, coming up here next, we're going to hear all about the Red Earth Festival at Remington Park.
Yeah, and we have a harmonica performance for you as well. Keep it here on My KSBI.
Why nothing but a hound dog crying on time. Ain't nothing but a hound.
Hello, I'm Bob Mills, and I want to ask you if your mom or dad might need a lift in their life. I'm talking about something to make it easier on their knees and their back. If so, it's this good-looking, built for comfort and durability lift chair. It works with just the push of a button, has massage and removable seat cushion pads. You can choose this one or special order at the same low $8.94. What a gift to put a lift in someone's life, and it's so easy to do at Bob Mills.
You laughed with her. You sang with her. Your whole family spent Saturday nights with Carol Burnett.
The gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
Introducing Carol's Top 10, exclusively from Time Life. 3 DVDs jam-packed with Carol's favorite episodes.
Mrs. O'Quiggins, I wonder if you could come in.
Hello?
You'll have the brilliant sketches, Tudball and Wiggins, The Oldest Man, The Family.
Being a failure is nothing to be ashamed of. Hell, look at Ed there.
And the greatest guest stars, Steve Martin, Betty White, and more. Just call or go to timelife.com/Carol and get the complete collection for just $39.98. But wait, call in the next 10 minutes and save $10. You'll own Carol's Top 10 for just $29.98.
Is this a repeat show? No, I'm here.
Plus, we'll send you a free bonus DVD featuring rare moments from early episodes, exclusive interviews, an historic cast reunion, and Carol's earliest TV appearances on The Gary Moore Show. But that's not all. Order now and we'll pay for your shipping and handling. That's an additional savings of almost $7. So call now to own Carol Burnett's top 10 episodes on 3 DVDs, plus a free bonus DVD, all for just $29.98, and free shipping and handling. That's a total savings of over $25. Order now.
Call 1-800-935-3003 to order Carol Burnett's Top 10 for $29.98 with free shipping and a bonus DVD when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card. Call now or order online at timelife.com/Carol.
On the next Law & Order Criminal Intent, the genius detective finally met his match.
Hello, Bobby.
But this time, he has help.
Is it everything you imagined?
Law & Order Criminal Intent. Tonight at 7 on My Network TV.
Sometimes bad guys make the best good guys. The rich and powerful take what they want. We take it back.
It's 20 pounds of crazy in a 5-pound bag.
Let's go and talk somewhere a little less formal, eh?
Come on, babe. I'm just very good at what I do. You still a guy with an appetizer?
Maybe.
provide leverage.
Wednesday on My KSBI.
Welcome back. Let's talk about our amazing new transmitter. It's new, it's crisp, it's nice, and it reminds us that we need to rescan our TV. So if you don't have satellite TV, you should rescan your TV to receive up to 40 stations for free.
Yeah, so go get your remote right now, go to the menu key, look for setup or channels, and then just press scan. That's it.
It's pretty easy. Tell your friends and family about it too. And if you need help, you can go to rescanokc.com. Again, that's rescanokc.com. Well, Thunder Game last night was awesome.
What did I say yesterday? Don't stress out,
Don't
everybody.
stress,
Just
no stress.
relax, enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
They won. Boom, it's like we started over again.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always say boom with that. It's just
Boom.
very exciting, but it's like we all started over. It's a best of 3 series now. And
it was great.
Wow, they look so different with Serge Ibaka on that
I know,
team.
right? I'm nervous about Reggie Jackson, though, because he got injured in the game.
Yeah, I know, but I think we'll be okay. I don't know. It's so exciting. I can't even get stressed out like other people. It's just fun.
It's really fun to watch him play right now.
I know.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're not players. We're not coaches. So we should just sit back and enjoy the ride.
I know,
and
right?
I really think that we can end up beating the Spurs team now.
I sure hope
and go to the finals.
You know who bothers me? Greg Popovich.
Greg Popovich? Why? The coach of the Spurs?
Ooh, I can't stand him.
He's a curmudgeon.
I was watching the post game last night, and I mean, like, reporters are doing their jobs. We ask questions.
Yeah.
And like he asked a decent question about communicating with Tim Duncan, and Greg Popovich was like,
I
he's
know.
Like, I don't know. You have to ask him. I was like, what a punk.
But you gotta love a guy who, I think it was during one of the quarters for the interview, they asked him what they need to do. He said, I'm gonna go hand around a picture of Serge Ibaka to my team to see if they know who he is, to watch out for him. I mean, I just like him because he's honest all the time. He's been in the league for a long time, and I don't know. I just like people who will say what's on their mind, like Greg Popovich.
Gosh, what a jerk. If I was in that press conference room, I would probably would have cried if he'd answered me like that.
You can see the difference because Scott Brooks is always very politically correct. You know exactly what he's saying. His company towing the line, and Popovich don't care.
Popovich
don't care.
Pop don't care.
That's what we're going to start
Pop's
to say.
going to care when we beat them.
Yes, all right. So very exciting. So we've got to talk about the Dan Patrick Show. Of course, Dan Patrick, big time, used to be on ESPN Sports Center. Now he's got his own radio show. They also film it for TV where they put it on television. So
he's a big deal.
He's a big deal.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller, former NBA star, now NBA analyst, was on the show and was talking about Oklahoma City in a couple different ways. First, he was kind of dissing Oklahoma City.
No kidding.
Yeah, saying there wasn't much to do here. Well, take a listen. This is what Reggie Miller said.
How about the least trouble? Which city would be the one where you can't get in trouble?
Well, I had a beautiful Memorial Day here in Oklahoma City.
Was it quiet?
It was very quiet in honor of our fallen sideline hero, Craig Saker, who was not with us in the conference finals or the playoffs.
Yeah.
His favorite establishment is Hooters.
Oh, no.
Yeah, probably least intrusive place to get in trouble here in good old Oklahoma City.
See, I know lots of people have gotten in trouble in Oklahoma City.
I have friends who get in trouble in Oklahoma City all the time.
My cousin was arrested during our wedding, so...
There you go.
Well, actually after their wedding, but...
Okay, that's a story I haven't heard. We're going to have to hear that sometime.
See, there's lots of trouble to be had in Oklahoma City, but Reggie Miller just isn't going to the right places.
No, he sure isn't.
He needs to go
Reggie,
with my...
you come hang with us, or maybe some of our friends, and we'll show them a good time.
Go with my Chicago cousins. They'll show you where to get in the trouble. They found it real quick.
Yeah.
And then later on, he went on to talk about the Skirvin Hotel. You know, all the NBA players think it's haunted. He actually had a story about a haunting at the Skirvin.
We're here now, and I'm telling you this. It's 100% absolutely true, and I'm going to tell all the people that are listening and watching this.
What?
The Skirvin. So I go to bed. I put a bottle of water next to the nightstand. I get up, and it's on the other side. Now, maybe I was in a haze when I went to sleep or whatever, which I wasn't, but the water bottle had been moved. Something is going on here at the Skirvin.
Oh, so that's, I thought the one in Milwaukee, isn't the...
No, we're here in Oklahoma
I know,
City.
but
isn't here.
But, Reg, isn't there a downtown hotel that you guys stay...
Sister.
Yes. Isn't that supposed to be haunted?
Well, here's the thing. Milwaukee has not been on Turner's radar for the last, 10 years. So I really couldn't give you an update on that.
No.
But I can only speak to
That's funny. Yeah, I think that Reggie might have been a little drunk when he went to bed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Everybody says that the Skirvin is haunted.
Worst ghost story ever, by the way.
I know, right?
The water bottle moved. That was it from one side to the other.
I know. At least come up with a better story for Dan Patrick.
NBA players are really not very tough, are they, when it comes to
not
sleeping in strange hotels?
And apparently 50 Cent is not as athletic as we thought he was.
No, this is what everybody's laughing at. 50 Cent, the rapper, was throwing out the first pitch last night for the Mets, and he did not do so well. Watch how bad he did.
First pitch was not great. Just a bit outside. What?
Just a bit outside.
Maybe he just has an eye problem. Maybe he couldn't see home plate. We don't know.
He hit a camera guy.
He hit a camera.
On the bounce.
What?
Watch. He did on the bounce. He hits the camera guy.
Oh, my God.
That was terrible. That may be the worst first pitch I've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
And I thought he was an athlete and a rapper.
I do, too. Look how... That is horrible.
I mean, I couldn't even throw it that bad if I was trying to throw it that bad.
I don't think I could either. In fact, I've thrown out the first pitch at a baseball game, and I'm not saying I feel like a perfect strike, but it went to the catcher.
That was
like hovering over home plate.
That was awful, 50 Cent.
That was horrible.
He will never throw out a first pitch again.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no one's asking him to do that again. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Well, before we hear about the Red Earth Festival, we're going to have a performance by Terry Sotai from the Redmond Blues Band.
That's right, here he is playing the harmonica.
Packed her bath, then packed her bath, she let me say she packed her bath. Smooth down the line, smooth down the line, smooth down the line, the train on time moving down the line.
Terry's going to come on over, and we're also welcoming the folks from the 28th Annual Red Earth Festival. Eric Aish and Les Berryhill are here, and Terry joining us as well. That was fantastic, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
How long have you been playing harmonica?
Oh, I'd say close to 30 years.
All right. Well, I can tell. It was awesome. Well, why don't you guys tell me about the Red Earth Festival?
Well, Abby, this is our 28th Annual Red Earth Festival, and this year's is new. We're moving it to Remington Park.
Right.
So it's going to be June 5, 6, and 7. We have 6,000 free parking spaces and free valet parking for anybody who wants to take free valet parking. But we'll have an art market featuring some of the nation's best native artists, and then we'll have a dance competition where we'll crown champions in fancy dance, men's fancy dance and women's fancy shawl, which are two very exciting dances. And then we have musicians like Terry that will be doing live performances throughout the event, along with children's activities and food, and it's just a great event. We've been named Oklahoma's Outstanding Event twice by the Tourism Department.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and Les, tell me, this has become quite the place to experience Native American culture. Can you kind of tell me about that?
Yes, it's a great, great art show. I go to about 5 or 6 art shows during the year, and I think Red Earth is one of the top shows in the United States. They emphasize the culture and the artwork of the Native Americans, and I believe this is one of the top shows.
Wonderful. Tell us about the kind of art that you do.
I do traditional beadwork. It's listed here. I've brought some pieces. I started out making knife cases, and then I've just branched out into a lot of different things. But I do traditional beadwork. I've got a deer skull here that I've beaded, and some implements, wooden implements, old antiques. I'd go to galleries and museums and see pieces that were beaded and think, well, that was something I'd like to do. And so I got a book, learned how to do it, self-taught, and I had a friend that told me one time, said, Les, you find old things and give them new life. And I said, well, that's a good saying. Can I use that? And he said, yeah, sure, you can use that again.
Very nice. It's very cool. Well, Eric, where can people go to get information and everything like that?
Well, it's redearth.org. And you can purchase tickets online if you'd like, and you purchase them at the door. Les is our 2014 Red Earth Honored One. He's been recognized for his lifetime achievement, so we're excited to have Les with us this year.
Wonderful. And Terry, where are you going to be? Where can we come find you?
We're the performance stage. I believe it's down on the first level. We'll be down there. I have my band down there too, the Rhythm and Blues Band. So, and also be playing the Native American flute on Friday.
Okay, wonderful. That's going to be such a great event. Thank you all so much for being here.
Well, we're happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job again. Absolutely. Well, coming up, he's a contestant this season for the Extreme Weight Loss Show on ABC, and we're going to hear all about him next on Mike SBI.
Can your kid's sunscreen pass the Wet Skin Challenge? Neutrogena Wet Skin with Helioplex does. On wet skin, ordinary sunscreen mixes with water and drips. Neutrogena Wet Skin sprays on and stays on, forms a broad-spectrum UVA UVB barrier. In and out of the water for non-stop fun. Get the best protection made for kids' wet skin. Wet Skin Kids. Neutrogena, #1 dermatologist recommended sun care.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
Ooh, they're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us. We'll suck the life out of them.
Because your credit card rates are so high, you can't get rid of the debt suckers alone.
Their minimum payments are in vain. No, that's juicy.
But one call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh no, they'll lower his rates and consolidate his bills into one low payment. He'll pay off his debt in no time. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now. Call now and get your life back.
Oh, because debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-983-4772. 1-800-983-4772. That's 1-800-983-4772. Call now.
Around here, it's my job to make sure a particular VIP gets everything she wants. So naturally, I ordered AT&T U-verse. So while she's getting her beauty sleep, I can record up to 4 different shows at once with the Total Home DVR and play them back for her in any room. She doesn't like the red ones.
Call now to get AT&T U-verse for just $19 per month with qualifying bundles. And keep that same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Plus, get a Total Home DVR included for life.
And with the reliable U-verse network, nothing interferes with her favorite shows, which is great, because she does not like surprises.
Get AT&T U-verse for just $19 per month with qualifying bundles. And keep that same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Call an AT&T expert now to switch.
Plus, with a price guarantee, we get all these great features at the same low price for 2 years. She should grow out of this stage by then, right? Hey, what do you want to watch?
You could be the next contestant on Wild Card, KSBI's fast-paced, fun local game show. We're looking for people who aren't afraid to let their personality shine. Auditions will be held June 7th, June 21st, and July 12th.
5 o'clock Wild Card.
To sign up, go to KSBITV.com. Watch Wild Card weeknights at 6:30 and midnight only on MyKSBI.
Don't forget to tune into our sister station, This TV, on channel 52.2 and Cox 215 for great movies all day, every day. Rocky IV, starring Sylvester Stallone, airs tonight at 7. Then at 9, you can catch Burn with Marlon Brando. For a complete lineup, head over to our website, ksbitv.com.
Well, if you were watching ABC last night, you were watching Extreme Weight Loss, and someone from Choctaw was featured last night on the show, and here he is right now, Ty Ash. Welcome to the show, Ty.
Hi, how's it going?
Fantastic. So, well, let's talk real quick about the show. I mean, how did you find out you were going to be on there? You were pitched as the baseball player who I believe was 480 pounds.
Yeah.
And needs to get down and lose weight to make it to the bigs. So, was that accurate? Were they selling it right?
Yeah, well, actually, you know, at one point I had reached over 500 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I had started the process probably a month before casting for the show had started, so I'd lost about 20 pounds already. But yeah, I started at 480, and that was the show's number, and now I'm at about 315, 310.
Wow.
So I'm at about, I hover around 165, 170 of my overall weight loss.
Yeah.
Good for you. But if you want to count, you know, my personal weight loss, I'm at about 180 or 190.
Good for you.
Gosh, yeah.
That was amazing.
Well, I mean, what was the most challenging part about it?
You know, honestly, it was the first 3 months of boot camp was in Denver, Colorado, and we, you know, it's hard going from, you know, your own little life and your own little shell to being taken out, you know, thrusted away from everything, and you know, you have to start over, and you have to learn how to live a healthy life, and you know, you're by yourself and you got to figure it out on your own. So, you know, just not having family and friends and support for that first 3 months, you know, was pretty difficult, but it was a great experience.
And now you were and are a successful baseball player. You hold all kinds of records. MVP in the Little League World Series, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of success as a little kid. I was always, you know, so much bigger than everybody else, so it was kind of it was a circus sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know, I had success, and I'm still working towards my goals.
That is really cool.
That is really cool. What position do you play?
Well, I only hit in high school, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Trying to get 500 pounds around a baseball field pretty hard.
So you're the DH.
I was the DH,
Okay.
but now I will be a first baseman, pitch, play third base, do whatever I need to do.
And I grabbed a quick video I found of you on YouTube because I've been to so many baseball games at Bricktown Ballpark.
Yep.
I've never seen anyone hit a ball out of the actual stadium, and he did it in high school.
Oh my gosh.
This is kind of a hard video, you know, because it's from the stands, but here you can actually see everybody going nuts. What was this? What game was this that you hit it out of the ballpark?
This was my senior year of high school. We played Jinx. It was a charity event, just an exhibition game. This was my last at bat. And I did well during the game, but you know, everybody was there just to see if I could do it. So, you know, I closed my eyes and swung as hard as I could. Yeah, it was a nice looking home run.
And Choctaw High School?
Yeah,
Okay.
I graduated from Choctaw. We just played Jinx High School in just a charity game.
Yeah.
But it actually went out completely out of the stadium, hit off the parking garage.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
It was nice.
And last night you got a chance to meet one of your baseball heroes on the show on Extreme Weight Loss.
Yes, I got to work out with Josh Hamilton the day that I came home from Denver, actually. He showed up at my house and picked me up in his car and took me to Choctaw High School, and we worked out for a few hours and, you know, talked and learned some things, and he gave me a baseball bat, some batting gloves, some gear, and he was a really great guy.
What was the best piece of advice he gave you?
I think the biggest thing was he made sure to let me know that, you know, I am more than baseball, you know, and he was a guy that got caught up in some things, you know, before his career took off, and he just had to let me know that, hey, it's a game. At the end of the day, we play a game, and, you know, that's really helped me make that separation of you have your life to live, to be healthy, and to make sure that you stay at it, but then you also play a game and have fun while you do it.
That's great. Well, congrats on everything.
Yeah.
And I know on the show last night but you broke away from the program and you're doing it on your own, but that's cool.
It got a little interesting.
As those reality shows usually do.
Yes.
Best of luck with everything.
Yes,
and we're going to follow you. And we want to see you in the bigs, okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
We'll go running sometime.
Yeah,
all right.
definitely.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, coming up, we're going to tell you about a great opportunity to win a guitar signed by a celebrity.
That's right. It involves a guitar and Miranda Lambert. So we'll tell you more next on KSBI.
Do I have to go to the tailor?
Yes, it's like a living history museum. They only use candles, and they probably make their own clothes.
Well, that's not true.
Well, they don't have Cox high-speed internet, Contour, or Cox digital telephone. They shun technology.
You don't know that.
Oh, and we shouldn't check our Cox home security app in front of them. They'll think we're warlocks. Hannah, you ready to hear someone play the lute?
Get a Cox bundle with the fastest in-home Wi-Fi starting at $79.99 a month with free Pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support.
Ah, see that smoke signal? That's an email.
What are they saying?
Probably laughing out loud.
Switch today. Prices start at $79.99 a month. Add Cox Home Security and get installed for as low as $49.
So they have discovered fire.
Get the Cox bundle starting at $79.99 a month with free Pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support. Add Cox Home Security and get installed for as low as $49. Call Cox today to get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi.
Are you watching TV using an antenna or rabbit ears? No, not these. These. If you don't have cable or satellite TV, you should rescan your TV and you'll likely receive up to 40 stations for free. So get your remote control, go to the menu key, look for Setup or Channels, and push Scan. That's Menu, Setup or Channels, and Scan. If you need help, go to re-scanokc.com.
On-site blind cleaning.
The ultrasonic system, you can't beat it.
Came in, took all the blinds down, cleaned them, brought them back. I think it was a 24-hour turnaround.
The way it lifts the dirt, not damaging a blind at all.
Nobody wants to do this themselves. I've tried it. It's not fun. Not only do you end up hurting your back because you've got your blinds in the bathtub and you're trying to clean them.
When we came and got them, they were sparkling clean. They looked so much better than before. He showed us kind of a before and after the difference, and we were really, really impressed.
You call Eric, he'll come out and take care of everything. You know, you don't have to do anything at all.
This KSBI weather forecast is brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
Welcome back. It's time now for weather with KSBI meteorologist Edward St. Pay.
Thank you, Abby and Drew. Forecast brought to you by Energy Mart Construction. Well, let's go to the map. We have a low pressure area to our south, little high pressure ridging in. We're expecting a nice evening, partly cloudy, low 64, northeasterly winds at about 10 to 11. Tomorrow, sunny to partly sunny, and high temperatures up to 87 degrees. As we look ahead at Friday, a few stray showers, probably about a 20% chance for a scattered shower, partly sunny, otherwise high 83. Partly sunny Saturday, mostly sunny Sunday and Monday.
Energy Mart Construction thinks smart when it comes to roofing, windows, siding, doors, and much more. We're committed to remodeling and serving you with quality and value. Our energy-saving products meet tax credit and will improve energy efficiency throughout your home. Call Energy Mart Construction today and mention you saw this ad to receive 10% off an exceptional remodeling experience. We treat our customers like family.
Think smart. Call Energy Mart.
787-6333.
This KSBI weather forecast has been brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
Well, hey, this is really cool. Miranda Lambert's album Platinum will be released June 3rd and can now be pre-ordered on iTunes on the link listed on your screen.
And we'll be telling you where you can bid on this beautiful Miranda Lambert signed guitar from KSBI. We're putting it on eBay. Opening bid is going to be $250. We'll tell you more as the week goes on, but it is going to be for a great cause.
It's for a good cause. All proceeds are going to benefit Miranda's charity, Mutt Nation.
That's awesome. So
it's going to be great.
Yeah, it really is.
You can see the Miranda Platinum coming out June 3rd. It's going to be fantastic. I've really loved what she's done lately, and we have this awesome guitar that we're going to be putting on eBay, and all proceeds will go to her charity, so that'll be great.
I don't know anything about guitars, but I know all of the musicians that have been through here have been drooling over that guitar.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a Les Paul Gibson guitar.
Yeah, they say it's very nice.
They say, yeah. The
and they all want
say.
it, but no, we're going to put it on there. It's going to be great. We'll tell you more about it.
That's
well,
right.
Also, we're talking about rescanning your TV. If you don't have satellite TV, you should rescan your television, and you can receive up to 40 stations for free.
It's really easy. Just get your remote, go to the menu key, you look for setup or channels, and then just push scan.
And make sure you tell your friends, tell your family members all about it too, so they can get those free channels. If you need help, go to rescanokc.com. That is rescanokc.com. Well, coming up here next, we have more music from Kyle Dillingham and Horseshoe Road. Keep it right here on KSBI.
An important message for Americans in need of health insurance. If there's been a recent change in your life, you are eligible for immediate protection under the Affordable Care Act. If you're uninsured because you missed the enrollment deadline, we can help. To get the protection you need, you can visit the Healthcare Exchange and spend hours exploring your options.
Or you can make a single call to Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you at no cost or obligation. Health Markets Insurance Agency searches thousands of health insurance plans on the exchange and off from more than 120 leading companies like United Healthcare, Humana, and more. We'll find you the right insurance coverage and guarantee the lowest price for plans we offer. And if you qualify for a government subsidy, we'll make sure you get the tax credits you deserve. Talk to us on the phone or meet with a local licensed representative. Why pay more than you have to or risk going without the coverage you need? Put our free service to work for you.
Call 1-800-261-9216 for the coverage you need. 1-800-261-9216. 1-800-261-9216.
You wake up in the morning.
More like get woken up.
Snooze alarm.
Snooze.
Snooze alarm.
All right, let us be perfectly clear here. We hate mornings. Hate them.
So when we crawl out of bed in the morning,
we're doing it for you. For you.
It's because you need to know what's going on. Check the web, read the papers.
What's happening with the weather? Twitter, Facebook.
You don't have time for this. You're still half asleep
and need to get moving.
Just turn on the Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz, weekdays at 5:30 a.m. on KSBI 52.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching today. Tomorrow, another great show. The Dulcettes will be performing on our live stage. Mark Bays and the Oklahoma Forestry Services are going to tell us what all this great rain is doing for our plant life. And we have events from Katie Puckett and Frontier Country Marketing.
Also, Jill Merritt and Penscore Mahler here, and Oklahoma Natural Gas and Cherokee Ballot are going to be cooking in the kitchen another recipe with peaches for their peach recipe contest.
Cannot wait. We're going to eat good tomorrow.
That's right. And we're going to listen to some great music now. We're going to leave you with one last performance by Kyle Dillingham and Horseshoe Road. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.
Once was a young man. We shared a meal one day. He asked me how my life was going. I answered him okay. Then he posed an interesting question I could not understand. He asked how I had lived my life. Was I a successful man? I asked, what is success? It is to laugh often and much and to leave the earth a better place. What is success? It is to earn the affection of children and to ease a life through your living way. That is success. Born with a laugh, and I've learned how to cry. I know life has spared me well. I now have the wrinkles that only time gives, a story my smile can tell. I work in my garden, my children are grown, live near. I can attest I have lived a full life, now I must go. My grandson is here. Oh, that is success. It is to laugh often and much and to leave the earth a better place. That is success. It is to earn the affection of children and to ease their life through your living way. Oh, that's my success. I have laughed often and much and left the earth a better place. Oh, that's my success. I have earned the affection of children and eased their life through my living way. Oh, that's my success.